Anyway, yeah, we're on our third stream of this. If you didn't see the last stream of Star Ocean that we did, half of it was us looking at the JRPG subreddit's best RPGs of various years. So we weren't really playing this too much. It kind of went off the rails, but you know, whatever. I think overall it's fine. Yesterday's stream was all right. When co-hosts are around, I'll probably recount a couple of things I do happen to recall. But whatever, the VOD's up on the YouTube. Off screen, I updated everyone's skill trees because I didn't really do that at all in the last stream. I also upgraded everyone's weapons and stuff, so we should be a good bit better than we were before, which is explaining why I was kind of getting clapped a little bit. People were not up to date, which is on me. Additionally, I did want to outline, we made some progress on our goal yesterday, you know, partly due to Bridget's wonderful idea that absolutely did, in fact, it absolutely did ensure that I reached a couple of dilemmas last night. I'll call them dilemmas. But the goal, as seen here, is for our Ratchet & Clank mainline marathon. As you can see, we've made a nice chunky progress toward it, which is great. I tend to not like to have massive goals of this length normally, but it is to upgrade the stream for the next 2 or 3 years at least with a much better setup. As I'll get occasional technical hiccups on this current one. One of them literally happened while I was talking. So getting that fixed up will be nice. All right, so we're just supposed to stick along this side. Thank you, Project Manatees, for dropping 3 gifted subs. By the way, congrats to the people that picked those up. Thank you, Lot of Mercy, for the 20. Appreciate that as well. Feels good to not have to be in sub-only mode anymore. That was... We really did have to get through a big pocket of games in there.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
I hear ya.
Oh, there's a bird. Good morning or day or whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. I woke up in the morning, so I guess we're in the full daytime mode. Don't have clips when we hit critical damage in Horrorland, but I have this one. I cut the VOD since it seemed a little problematic. Frankly, I tend to try to avoid such critical damage on a stream, since I believe it's a bit shaky on the Twitch TOS thing. So I'm gonna try and not do that again. So that's why the VOD isn't up. We will strive to be a bit better behaved. I'm gonna blame Bridget. And definitely not the arms race of myself and Vince going, no, you're not a pussy though, right? This is your plan as Letitia. I know I gotta or I think it's like Leticia or whatever. We got a few new moves that are pretty cool with her. I posted a clip onto the Clips Twitter of Bridget making a joke that apparently was so funny to Jordan, who was also drunk, that he just started screaming. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I will blind this wasp. Tragically, she got down through the poison. Ah, it's okay. We can pick it up. Quick recovery, please. Some people are screamy drunks. I really wasn't ready for it. That motherfucker was screaming.
To me.
The last few turns were, ooh. I feel like it was a generally positive experience for everyone. And yes, I did in fact wake up and I went, alright, let me grab a coffee. Started drinking my coffee. Walked in my bathroom and went, man, what happened here? and then I went back into the room and kind of just chilled out, started working on stuff.
Prepare yourself for your opponent. I hear ya.
Was it still all there from last night? Yeah, apparently Drunk KZ doesn't think to flush. Whatever, I took care of it. It only took like 5 minutes. At least you didn't puke on your lap, right? No. I went back and listened to the VOD, and I'm like, many of these things are patently wrong. What the fuck am I saying on that fucking stream? Good lord. But fucking Mads is right. Some new guy just comes in whenever I get fucked up enough. Yes, yeah, Drunk KZ was gaslighting you. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. Sorry to say Drunk KZ likes to embellish a little bit. But hey, you shouldn't trust anything that is said by a person that consumed an entire liter of rum over the course of 4 hours. So the Mother 3 shirt is okay? I need to tell you something very important, which really told me that I'm a different person when inebriated. I do not own a Mother 3 shirt. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I can't ruin a thing I don't own. I knew that would kill you guys when I had to reveal the dirty truth. You even said it was a Yeti shirt. I don't like Mother that way to own a shirt of that. Sorry to say. Drank into a parallel dimension a little bit. As it turns out, I feel like the person who took the most damage in the end was Vince. Having months-old Ichigo Kurosaki Coca-Cola seemingly just induced vomiting immediately. Glad you're alive after your evil YouTuber nemesis that makes you review Sonic Lost World took over your stream. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. The canon reason why everything went bad is because Bridget suggested we do donation shots. Oh man, this dungeon area is like pretty dense. Oh, the actual goal is over there though. Hold on. Vince confirmed not a pussy. Yep. Oh, absolutely. It was my fault. I made you drink. I'm the evil one. Good point. You should just give me more money then. Feel like that'll work out for everybody. I might sound a bit weaker today because I didn't actually get a lot of sleep, but it's fine. I'll pick some up in the early evening. I considered sleeping in a bit more, but I was like, eh.
Now, If I
And
did
this
it,
gets my
this is
schedule
where I
reset. I
gotta
kept
be.
waking up at like 4 in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
Nina, wait for us, okay? Doesn't look like the safest place to wander into alone.
I'll be fine. A little darkness won't keep me away from my field work.
Yeah, that might be the best Bridget quote. I'm not a pussy, I just aspire to have one. Real solid.
Mid-size hostile entity detected.
Warning. Unidentified fucking worms.
Little help?
How? Save it. We got a monster to kill.
Target acquired. This should do it.
Kick.
See that? Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be alright. Those worms weren't really a problem.
Now things are getting weird.
Why the furrowed brow? 'Tis only a fiend's den, though it is a rather foul one, I grant you.
This nest bears an uncanny resemblance to those we happened upon within the Delric mines. The similarities seem more than coincidence.
And a portion of Rythel's gull population was roosting in nearly identical conditions as well.
Look! Oh, come on. Seriously? They're all dried up. The nest must have changed the acidity of the soil.
I've rendered a map of the area. Let's speak with Theo when we return. Ask his contingent to exterminate the creatures. For now, we should continue our search.
Is mobile Twitter breaking for you? I haven't used mobile Twitter too much today, so I can't say. I think my coffees are mostly gone. I'm not coughing too much.
Initiate emergency protocol.
That's good. My voice still hasn't fully bounced back from getting sick.
You are now
Mainly, I still can't do my high notes. It's very unfortunate.
Enemies up ahead.
I beg for it to finally return. I will now kill worms. Loading latest tweets. Yeah. Sometimes I guess I can be a bit difficult.
warning. Energy labyrinth neutralized. Insufficient output destroyed.
There's something really interesting about a lot of the UI in this game being like very like they're going for like a computer-esque like minimalist style with it. I'm still like not entirely used to it. Mainly stuff like on the sidebars
Give me a moment. I can
for whenever you
analyze
like
them.
level up and stuff, or like enemy bars where it's like hyper small.
They came alone. The shoe size is similar to that
Thank
of
you,
the
Celestial
Theseus.
Cage. Let me open up that
And
thing that
considering
tells
the
me what you
distance
say when you
between
throw
each of
money
them,
in my head.
They likely belong to a short female.
You think it's Chloe?
I can't tell just from this.
I doubt it's your friend, honestly. Because whoever came through here definitely already knew about the monster den.
That, or they knew this is where the herbs would be.
Anytime I hear of someone with a messed up sleep schedule, making them wake up around 5 p.m., I think of the Tails Gets Trolled panels where Knuckles is like, Tails, wake up, you fucked up big time. Yeah. He's like, oh man, Knuckles. Let me look at some of the donations from last night to see if I fully was cognizant enough. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I remember all this. I remember the Goomba made out of Jordan's lips. Someone posted. I remember White Eisen. Oh, I totally missed one of these. I'm fairly certain I didn't pop off nearly hard enough for someone donating saying, I'm Todd McFarlane. Yeah, thank you for the support yesterday. It's appreciated. Thank you for getting us to a nice round number in some way at the 450.
For the life of me, I can't find the herbs.
We are still on the mountain path. They may yet show themselves.
You're right. I'm not ready to give up yet. We're not gonna get eaten here, are we?
Warning, warning. Air pollutant concentration reaching abnormal levels.
What now?
Everyone, step away from this cave immediately. The air in here is filled with an airborne neurotoxin. It won't have any effect on me, but inhaling even a trace amount will cause instant paralysis.
The legends are true. Is this the Enchantress's work?
More likely, the fungi growing on that rock face is the source of the toxin. My guess is they use their spores to incapacitate their prey, then feed off the resulting carcass.
Dang. Who needs fiction when reality is this terrifying?
Bring on the Betty!
Ah!
Bring on the
Betty!
Betties! Put 'em in
Ah!
the cup!
Unfortunately, you
Slam
might
that
have a
cup!
tendency to forget that.
Bring that cup!
I'm gonna drink some. Hold on.
Sure.
There we go. So I got the poison. Some areas emit poison caused by contamination. Your HP decreases gradually, except in some cases. Look closely at the map and you might be able to neutralize it. Alright, sure. Like those bars there, I do not know why that text is so small, but they're kind of insane. They're like, we're into HD video gaming now. So likely you have the world's largest TV. And I'm like, I do. So many people are going to play this shit on a monitor and go, I'm fucked. Or they're going to have a James moment like, I need to play this on the Steam Deck.
Hostile.
Hello! How are you all doing today?
This mountain really lives up to its reputation. All the more reason to remain vigilant.
Alright, good work, everybody. Is James a lifestyle I should aspire to? That motherfucker got bullied for liking green beans, so I would say no.
Threat detected ahead. Threat neutralized.
I love that I picked up an opener now that's just like a low knee that does like buffed damage if they're downed.
Target acquired.
Combat's getting more of a dog in it, slowly but surely.
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
For people who haven't seen the combat in this before, I didn't really talk it out too much in the last stream. They let you adjust what your combo strings are, so on the second square hit, you're going to do something else like that.
Remain vigilant.
The system of floating around and doing this, if you immediately go like left or right out of an enemy's like cone of vision, it blindsides them like that. And then they kind of get confused and take more damage for a bit. Yeah, we really boiled James down to a color, which honestly, you know, he probably had it coming. Really, I obtained a friend in the gaming press sphere, and what did I decide to do? Viciously torture them for content. That's pretty much where we're at here. Oh yeah, you can also weave like buffs and items and stuff as well, yeah. I have like heal bound to like holding square, but I completely forgot about that in the last stream. This feels like a basic, almost nothing compliment, but I like that most of this dungeon is you cutting through barriers and vines and stuff. Most JRPG dungeons don't care to have any decent set dressing anymore.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
I hear ya. Stay sharp.
Oh, hello.
Acceleration. Warning. Energy level destroyed.
God, that screen shake. They definitely know how to illustrate a little bit of impact on this.
Neutralized. Hostiles eliminated.
Okay, I like dashing does shatter stuff in this.
Prep for engagement.
Ah, the elusive worm.
Energy levels low. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, we recorded a weekly jam this past week. That's gonna come out at some point this coming week, so starting from Monday onward, it'll come out on some day. I'm not gonna make it like a strict thing because it, you know, that's part of what made it so difficult last time. Well, we should be getting back into the swing of things with that. Very excited to edit that together, which I have not yet, but I'm doing some changes to the workflow to make it a bit faster. One of the things I'm cutting is before we would show you openings for everybody, but the audio was inconsistent and it added a lot of editing time, so I decided to cut that part. At the very least, my openings will be shown in there, so it'll be kind of like the progression playoff series.
Enemies up ahead.
Caution.
You'll still see everyone's deck breakdowns, though. It'll just lead to excitement of, oh, they pulled into this. That's neat.
Firing.
I eventually folded to, I guess what you could describe as scope creep on that video series. Oh no, Oomphy down.
Threat neutralized. Unable to continue combat. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
No, it's okay. I will simply handle it.
Insufficient output.
Oh yeah, these worms, I don't think these worms can get blindsided because they don't have eyes.
Neutralized. Revenge.
Not showing pulls means the other three can flashbang us with deck builds. Yeah. That was my thought process, because one time we couldn't do it for Alto, and then people freaked out when he had like, I think it was like 2 Genzo or something. So that and its collaborative series for me are a bit more stressful to get working, because it means I have to coordinate with people with a lot of stuff. When I'm doing usually most of the stuff, it makes it a bit easier. So them only having to send me a 2-minute video describing what their deck is going to do will ease things up for me for a little bit. works out. It wasn't exactly a rousing success getting it to work every time anyway. The amount of times Alto had to explain to me that for the 18th time in a row something happened to their video, and I'm like, don't worry, whatever. Or that one time Jordan sent me stuff that ran at 2 frames a second, and I don't know why. Okay, I guess we would go straight shot from here.
Regret their interference. All over it.
Unable to continue combat. Warning. Energy levels low.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run through a bunch of this because we
You're all right?
took a shit ton of damage
I'm
again.
not picking up any nerve gas in our vicinity.
Excellent.
Gas.
Let us continue onward then.
Unable to continue combat. Threat detected.
Joke's on you, I have escaped unharmed.
Don't get cocky.
Oh no, there they are again.
You are now safe.
Let's have a look now. Okay.
Hostile. Here.
All right. Ditched them. Enemies dead ahead.
I see them as well.
Sweet. Hang back. I got
Insufficient output.
I kind of wanted to just see what was up there, but ow.
Let it end. Like this.
Why are you staring at Duma like that?
Why are you not? They're obviously about to warn us again.
Not to alarm anyone, but we need to be careful. I hope there are 5 herbs, all of them made recently. There's a strong likelihood we'll find the herbs through here, but remember, proceed with caution.
Warning. Energy levels low. Unable to continue combat.
Ugh. I was about to say maybe the entrance is a little bit lower. I guess not. Yeah, you're just gonna. Yeah, you can just kill him, dude. It's all right. You can go for it. Yes. Oh man, did it knock me all the way back to the very start? I guess I'm going in it with most of my items back. It's okay. I've learned from my mistake here. I will simply run through as many of these as I can.
Perceptive range.
I thought it would like autosave or something throughout instead of like
I will take point.
throw at me 20 minutes back, but alright. I kind of hit that point where since there isn't some basic healing spell that was that stuck out to me, I went, well, the ideal way to heal is to use items, and I'm blowing a bunch of them on like terrain damage. So I kind of entered that mode of we should probably just skip through a bunch of these enemies and just get to the source, at least until we find a resting spot or something. I can only have so many blueberries.
Enemies up ahead.
Ow. It basically is the only way to heal later as well.
For engagement.
Nina's pretty much the only healer. She's not the best at it. Yeah, I should probably put her in. I'll switch out, what's his name for it. Change party, there we go. There we go. We'll at least have Oomphy in.
Sweet!
Sweet, dude.
Warning. Mid-size hostile entity detected.
Ah, yes, I lack BAP. I must work hard to get more. It's actually a bit harder when I'm not building it from other fights, so I should probably go for something else again. It's so funny when one party member is dead, and I'm like, I don't know what happened to you. Everyone else seems to be doing fine. You decided to underachieve. You're gonna have to learn to open the can opener yourself. If you want the beans, you're gonna have to figure it out, alright?
Activating combat protocols. Fresh footprints, and of the human variety. Give me a moment. I can analyze them.
This game is hyper
They came
offensive.
alone.
Kill enemies
The
with
shoe
yeah,
size
pretty
is
much.
similar to that of Leticia's. And considering the distance between each of them, they likely belong to a short female.
You think it's Chloe?
For the life of me, I can't find the herbs. We are still on the mountain path. They may yet show them.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't even in the gassy part of that, and they still made me take damage.
We're not gonna get eaten here, are we?
I'm gonna get chewed on a little bit. Game. That's not the gas. You've really overdone visually where that's probably leading to. There we go. She's back up to snuff. All right, let's get a couple blindsides so I have more AP to work with here.
Now we have some crazy nerf gas to worry about? This mountain really lives up to its reputation. All the more reason to remain vigilant.
Say goodbye.
When it's close range, doing the fake into a blindside's a bit more difficult. You have to like do it instantly.
Warning. Energy levels low.
All right, we got a little bit out of that.
Insufficient output.
Kick.
Another day.
What level are we even at this point? Oh, high 20s, shit. Yeah, I guess we have been playing for a minute.
Initiate emergency protocols. Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
That's what I like to see.
To the top of the mountain and go up by steps. An excellent observation, Luna. How perceptive. Shall we see where they lead?
Please proceed.
Bonk.
Destroy. Insufficient output.
I'm detecting concentrations of nerve
I
gas
like
in the air.
I like how the dash is good, but it's a really good way to like confuse the game and go, you've escaped the battle. I'm like, the battle's like a half a foot in front of me, actually.
Please proceed.
It's got that
behind me
delicious
for now.
jank I'm always looking for. Give me these. Can we get all the way up to the top? Shit. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
You know, I haven't looked into upgrading our Duma in a minute. Upgrading our PSO mag. Guardian extends time. Let's see, Guardian. Extends blindside duration by 10%. Ah, okay. Yeah, we can strengthen this. Yeah, let's up it to that. That'll give us, plus 16% more stun.
Improvements in general awareness confirmed.
If this was a Western game, they would say extends enemy blindside duration by 0.3% for 7 seconds based on the element you're using and if it's night or not. Silencer. Yeah, we're running silencer. We should probably... Yeah, we should probably up that a bit. Okay, I can go up to... Yeah, I can go up to that.
Updating system.
Ah, yeah, that's just a straight up max. There we go. We can probably get surprise attacks a little bit easier now. We love our mid-budget JRPG jank. Yep. There's just a little bit of it. So long as things are fun, you know, you can tolerate most things. It's why you'll see if I don't like a game, the minor things it does that could be assumed as annoying will piss me off. But if I really like a game and there's jank in it, I really don't care.
This power is not insignificant.
Let's not do anything dumb.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Neutralized.
I do like me Star Ocean noises. And that jingle whenever you level up. It sounds good in my brain. JRPG Jane's a YouTuber name? God, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I want to see what JRPG Dave's all about. I will say I will not tout myself as an infallible man who takes no damage from excessive drinking. I will say it has given me a bit of a bumbly in my tumbly today.
I don't like the look of them.
Well,
So I will in fact be taking things pretty casually today. I'm mostly just drinking water.
Threat neutralized.
Please do not loud barf again. If I do, I'll mute. I apologize.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
That was another man that night, alright? KZ is nothing but a professional and knows when to mute. That was so real. When I watched the clip, I just started laughing. I'm like, that's awesome, dude. Keep going. I think part of it was just the sheer reaction of horror from my co-host that really just made me go like, I'm like, I gotta put this on the clip story. This shit's awesome. That's all I'm thinking about looking at it. I was like, this is great. I love Bridget literally telling me, it's like, yeah, as soon as you vomited, I like sobered up immediately. I'm like, that's awesome. Happy to help. Coward streamers would delete that VOD. I'm pretty sure that aspects of that were possibly against Twitch's rules. So to respect that, I will apologize, say not to do it again, and then delete the VOD.
This cavern.
Whatever, it's up on YouTube. Who cares? Okay. You know, something I've noticed in this menu that shows these characters is, I think I noticed particularly with Elena, where they kind of like, they like brighten or fuzz up the post-processing on the model a little bit. Kind of reminds me, especially like in the 80s when they try to make a woman look hot, they just apply a shit ton of filters to it. Make it look a bit foggy.
Threat detected ahead.
Unidentified fucking worm.
Threat neutralized.
Well, people definitely be gaining their levels.
Jank destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Oh man, you guys are causing so many problems for these worms. The kick.
Press on.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're approaching the 30 range here. That's nice. There's something really funny about it. This is a JRPG series where a mix of the characters are from incredibly advanced space places. They got federations, spaceships. Your default healing item is blueberries. So the best route still is going to be the long way right.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Keep your distance. I detect nerve gas beyond here. I cannot recommend proceeding any further.
I did not go all the way right. I actually pivoted toward the end there. My bad.
We must ensure we are prepared.
Very conflict.
Elena, is the air here all right?
It is. I'm not picking up any nerve gas in our vicinity.
They're in every
Excellent.
game. It's so
Let us
strange.
continue onward
It-
then.
It throws me off because, like, you have a series like Tales that will make up an item in the form of gels. And you're like, okay, that's your thing. And here they're like, I don't know, we got blueberries. You want blueberries?
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
God, that kick is so fucking strong. Ah, there's another dude back here.
Insufficient output.
Hostiles eliminated.
Enemies up ahead.
I do like the different looks of these swords, too. They're actually pretty nice. We actually missed out on the weapon before this because we just didn't buy anything for a long section. Good job, Raymond Lawrence. Very happy for you to level up like this.
Say goodbye. We've left the enemy's perceptive range.
We'll be fine.
And goodbye.
Sweet.
Oh man, I got a roly-poly bean. Unfortunately, Raymond doesn't get the fucked up future sword he has on the cover anywhere in the game. That is insane.
Acceleration.
Don't forget to scan with Duma. I think it's semi-necessary scanning. Oh, okay.
Target sighted.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever scanned with Duma before this, so that's good. That's a good shout out. I probably would have missed that entirely. All right. Hello.
Warning. Energy levels low. Leaving combat area. Remain vigilant. Threat neutralized. Go. Insufficient output.
Sweet!
Target sighted.
Rock. Ah, this explains why I could not progress earlier.
Huh? Looks like something's moving. Sweet!
Threat detected ahead. Warning.
Get
Energy
fucked.
levels low.
He's like, I'm gonna fight. I can't find him anymore. Yeah, for reference, the opening kick I do that is supposed to have an advantage on downed enemies just does like half their bar. Like, I was expecting a decent buff, but I'm like, this is even more insane than fucking Salt Cure in Pokemon.
Unable to continue combat.
I'm gonna try and get out of this fight we're in. Here we go. There we go. Let's just... Much better.
Someone has taken a great deal of time and effort to outfit this cave. And to very ill ends, by the look of things.
Yeah, we will examine the worms.
Indeed. Alright, we're way past weird at this point. They're not making these things, are they?
Warning. Firearm detected in immediate vicinity.
Get down!
Literal just gun.
Maester Felgreed, find
Confirming
cover
hostiles'
now!
combat superiority. Engaging defense system.
Nice one, Duma. Elena, know where they are?
Target sighted. Sending coordinates.
Duma, keep Leticia safe.
I would strongly advise against deploying shields on non-combatants. Your strategic advantage may be compromised.
Don't care about your advice. Protect Leticia.
No, don't! It's too dangerous!
She was like really bad at that. Man, I can't believe we've gone to this old lab and then found a bunch of pieces of paper on the ground. It's almost like Final Fantasy 15. Boom, we got it. Nice. Nailed it. Good job, me. We're good. Moving on.
Come on, she's gonna get away.
Yeah, it didn't feel like the stream had really started yet, so I had to slip that in.
Pursue that woman! It seems she went farther in.
Yeah, she went farther in and dodged every enemy.
It appears this room goes nowhere. There may be other passages elsewhere. Let's keep searching.
And watch out for enemies while we're at it.
I accidentally barely touched the right trigger right as I attacked, and I went, what's happening?
It looks like we've got company.
For a moment, I'm like, slowing down. Is something going to happen? It's like, no, here's your map. Here's your map. Analog triggers are kind of weird. Hello, ma'am.
Neutralized. Assault insufficient output. Destroy. Threat eliminated.
I think I like his heavy attack so much because it can hit multiple enemies. There's something really good about getting like a 2-for-1.
Threat detected ahead.
Looks like there was some kind of explosion. Cool.
This is it. Good. It appears there are more rooms. Let's take a look.
Apparently this moment was supposed to be a Starship and one send up. Yeah, unfortunately my inexperience with the franchise is weakening my appreciation of it that I potentially could have. But I will say this place is cool as hell.
And those horns.
I shall venture a guess and assume she is friends with the others.
Hello, this is an arena.
Who the hell are you people?
Now you ask. After you shoot us? Nuh-uh. We're the ones asking the questions, so out with it. Who are you people? We know you're not some enchantress.
Unbelievable. How desperate are you to follow us all the way out here? The Colonel was right. There's no escaping you, is there?
You escape us? You were the ones messing with my escape pod, don't forget.
Think I would be easy to abduct? Blame your own misfortune that embroiled you in this. Now perish!
She just held out her smartphone and a bird came out.
Detected in vicinity.
No kidding.
I will be your opponent.
Sempati the Holy Bird. Special move, Vatting. While the Vatting gauge is fully charged, press R2 to use that gauge to launch a powerful special art unique to the character. This is known as Vatting. Look, this is the money attacks. It accrues when using skills, taking damage, and over time, meaning it accrues quickly if you're fighting powerful enemies in particular. The entire party shares that gauge, for example. You can control Leticia to use the gauge and make Raymond use his batting attack.
Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low.
Ah!
Assault. Insufficient output.
Not a big fan of the fall, but we're working on it. Oh man, we're out of blueberries. That's unfortunate.
Warning.
This might get tough.
Positional tactics in unable to insufficient output. Unable to continue combat.
Oh god, 2 of them are down.
Don't let me down. Here you go.
Restored. Ready for battle.
Yeah, let's just hang out in this bubble here.
Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival dropping. Go.
Not too sure on how to fight this guy at all. Not, what I'm doing is barely doing any damage.
Don't let me down.
Like I'll try to go in there for a combo, and then it'll like do one string and then knock me away.
Here you go.
Oh, that knocked me out. Okay. Oh, that yeah, you're knocked out too.
Chance of
I guess I'll let you kill me so I can reset and try it again.
Let it end.
This boss is a hell of a difficulty spike. I'll bet. That seemed ridiculous.
Stay calm.
Go. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Firing. This will sting.
Not too sure how to blindside this thing either. Most of my attempts kind of get fucked.
Acceleration. Insufficient output. Danger.
It's one of those big enemies that you can blind slide unless they're glowing red. Okay. Not the biggest fan of this because it means I restart the fight with less AP than I can use, and I don't know how to build it since they won't let blindsides happen on big enemies. I was gonna try and like graze that, but instead they're like, nah, you're all in on that.
Chance of survival dropping. Unable to continue combat.
I'd feel bad over my loss, but I don't know what they want me to do.
Hang back.
May
I
light
got
be on
this.
your side. So, it falls to me. Prepare yourself. I must.
It's funny that we got it down there. I don't even know how this bit got down, but it was, you know, we're about as far as we have been before, which is nice. I think guarding with Duma builds AP. I forgot what button is guard in this. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I don't remember what they bound that to.
Position is ineffective.
Settle this now.
I think it's just holding the dash without using it.
Warning. Energy levels low.
give you a potion.
Insufficient
I only trained harder.
warning. Energy levels low.
Catch my
Chance of survival dropping.
Yeah, pump me up.
To continue combat.
No, I cannot.
Pick you back up. Yeah, the item use animation is way too long.
Assault. Unable to continue combat.
Be at ease. There you go.
Chance of survival dropping. Go.
I must catch my breath.
Yeah, what are you about to do? Okay.
Insufficient output. Danger.
I was hoping the Duma guard would do anything. No.
King Rang?
Chance of survival dropping.
Elena! Doing alright there, princess? Here you go. Don't you die on me! I got you.
Batting at max warning. Energy levels low. Accelerate.
I just did the batting attack. I didn't even see how much damage it did. I was hoping it would like do a shit ton. It seemingly barely did any.
Leave it to me. Don't let me down. Here you go.
Insufficient output.
Bastard!
My first batting just didn't even work. Oh, I guess it didn't work? Okay. This is unlike any encounter in the entire game so far, so I just kind of am coming at it confused.
Don't let me down. Doing alright there, princess?
Warning. Position ineffective. Assault.
To do it.
Insufficient output.
Special wind.
Danger.
Yeah, I guess I may down the difficulty after this attempt if it doesn't go my way, because
Here you go.
my current impression is this boss is fucking terrible. I'm spending at least a third of my time doing it in item menus.
Recommending fire suppression. Warning. Energy levels low.
Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know how this guard thing works. I don't understand it.
Chance of survival dropping.
Sure, man. All right. All right, sure. You know what? Kill me. Kill me. We'll lower the difficulty because this boss is uniquely terrible.
We firing.
Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low.
I realize the maximized damage is just do that a bunch. Glad you find this as horrible as I did this boss. He's the only one that isn't on the ground with you. Yeah, it feels like this game is not equipped to have incredibly powerful airborne enemies. Especially ones that are damage sponges. That thing is on default. I'm glad other people who've played this can also be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on with this one.
Actually, kind of windy.
Acceleration. Danger.
Maybe if the blindside mechanic wasn't disabled on a big enemy like this, I could probably get down with it, but then at that point, given how often you hit and all these other things, it kind of just limits the combat to being almost nothing. Still don't really get this guard thing that people were trying to describe earlier, which is just being in this phase, because I still take damage. Though to be fair, given the way chat's talking about it, sounds like this is like a one-time thing.
Acceleration.
No, if you'll excuse me, I have to put this in my mouth. The only strategy I used over the whole game was Dash Strike Stonebreaker. I mean, I'm already figuring out some stuff, but doesn't seem like they wanted me to do anything in this fight. In the last two attempts, we've downed it, and I don't even know what has caused it to fall down like that in both cases. I also don't know what makes the target go red in this. I keep noticing it, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, you gave me that tutorial days and days ago.
Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Position level 6 ineffective. Danger. Unable to continue combat. Warning. Energy levels low. Chance of survival drop.
Okay, that didn't work.
Acceleration.
Well, finally the attack actually hit. Unfortunately, every fucking other character is dead. I think you need VA gauge to block. I would simply make a block button instead of whatever the fucking idea they had here. Though you wouldn't hear me complaining about this if the boss was actually good, though, to be fair.
Ready for battle.
My favorite segment of these fights is when I get hit by a tornado, and then I go, okay, I'll just get up quick and dodge, and they're like, there's no mechanic for that. You will get up and then get hit by the next one before you can try and roll.
Monstrosity remain concealed from us.
Duma hasn't much in the way of sight. They will not speak a word until the enemy is closing in, I believe. There is a chance, then, that more of those beasts are lying in wait.
Oh, I'm sure Theo will love to hear that.
What of that woman who attacked us, though? Who is she?
Clearly another horned assailant.
That does seem to be the case. Moreover, their technology leads me to believe...
They're off-worlders.
What?
Hmm? Hey, where's Nina?
Yes, where has she gone?
Oh, hell yeah!
Nina?
I finally found you, you beautiful plants. Oh, and just look at you, not a scratch on you.
This tract of land is a veritable herb garden.
Or an actual garden, even. So here we have a lab growing herbs needed to treat a fatal disease that, up until literally hours ago, had no known cure. How incredibly convenient.
It seems your suspicions are correct. Delric, Rifle, and Kato. All of them with the words, put to testing. These are orders.
Testing?
Delric is marked with a bug, Rifle a bird, and Kato, simples. This confirms without a shadow of a doubt what I feared all along. Someone means our kingdom harm.
Then, could it be...
Yes, those horned knaves plot
The
against us.
quest log is tucked
The
away in the
Empire's
map
directive.
screen? Every game likes to be quirky, I guess.
Sweet!
Oh, they have a nice little glossary there. Gameplay related data. Oh, okay, it's a bunch of that. During battles, you press R1 to do special actions. While holding it down, there will be a barrier. Alright, yeah, and then there's the wall. Okay. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. I'm always someone looking out to learn. We can now put the game back to its normal difficulty. I was only temporarily doing it because the boss we were fighting was terrible. You're right. There's a button down there that's like quest list. And I'm like, what fucking, why here? Are you high? Trying to find where the world map is, because they said I could fast travel through that. I think he hit one of the bumpers in the map screen. Okay. There we go. You see, I got confused that it wouldn't be in here because there's literally nothing in the bottom there that tells you that R2 would do a thing. Okay. This way. I feel bad that I've criticized a few things in quick succession with this, but you know, it's fine. Every game can have some rough patches. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? We found weed.
This is most disturbing news. I assumed the Empire had its claws in our lands, but to think they had sunk so deep.
We witnessed plain as day the sort of tests they mean to deploy. To be frank, a laboratory of that scale is not something one woman can conceal. What's more, her friends have been spotted in all corners of the kingdom.
Meaning that someone on our side has allowed these Imperial agents to waltz right over our borders. Fantastic. At this rate, it would seem that even I myself will have to fall to my knees and supplicate Maester Feldgreed.
Can I ask, what's with Midas? Why is he so pig-headed about this? I get that something went down 14 years ago, but what? Dude's clearly got an axe to grind.
There we go.
People.
Sorry.
But after all we've been through, you'd think he'd have a change of heart by now. Can't imagine what happened if he's still pissed.
Yes.
Yeah, he's exceptionally angry.
This conversation is not one I feel comfortable being overheard. We cannot know who might be listening in.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but do you have a second?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Commander Theo, I know you'll do your best, But I need you to understand just how valuable these simples are. We found them growing in one spot and one spot only. Please, your men have to be very careful. We have to protect them, or we'll lose the cure forever. So many lives will be lost.
You needn't worry. Trust me when I say I want to rid our lands of this illness just as much as you. Those herbs are to be delivered to the consortium, am I correct?
Yes, Leticia promised to get me an audience.
My men will see they are kept safe. You have my word. And in return, I assume you will discover a more efficient means by which to save our countrymen?
Yes, of course. You can
I will find a bait.
Though, Letty, I fear your arrival in the capital may not be well received. Your abrupt return after your equally sudden flight will likely raise eyebrows and wag tongues. To that end, perhaps it's best I accompany you.
Back to Ascendros?
Yes. Come to think of it, what you've uncovered is far too important to entrust to my men. What's more, my accompanying you will provide me the opportunity to answer Ray's question. I nearly forgot. Here, it is news from the capital. A woman by the name of Chloe Canaris, was it? Has been found and is currently being held.
Really?
And you will never guess who supplied us with this piece of intelligence. Chancellor Neon himself.
Wait, what? Is that a bad thing, or...?
Neon is a chancellor and a captain of the Kingsguard, charged with peacekeeping in the realm.
At first, your friend was assumed to be a refugee from Baldar. Her curious garb and general confusion about the situation, however, well, it led our men to believe the worst. She was suspected of being a spy.
What? You locked her up? I swear, you harm one hair on her head.
Calm yourself. She will be released once we explain who she is. However, I will do the talking. The Chancellor may not listen to Albie or Letty.
I appreciate it. I know you've got other stuff to deal with.
Please think nothing of it. This gesture is a trifle compared to what you've done for us. Now then, when do we depart?
Right now.
Right now it is. As soon as we've made our preparations, we will shove off.
Yeah, it's always the thing where if you like take a break from a game for a little bit, especially if you haven't really dug into it a lot, you'll forget some mechanics. That is absolutely true. Whenever I start a game, I try and plan on continuing through it. I try my best to
I don't see Alberto here.
like hyper focus on it. But that didn't work out this time, unfortunately, because we had other bigger games coming out. To be fair, I don't even think I understood the guard in the first stream I did of it anyway. In my defense, I was ignorant the entire time.
Huh. It's Albert. I should talk to him before we meet up with Theo.
Hello.
Not the look I'd expect from one who's about to reunite with a comrade.
And where's your smile? This is what you wanted, isn't it? Returning home with your maester in tow? You seem ready for a funeral.
Maester Felgreid's support is but one part of a much larger plan. This will be the first step of many.
I feel ya. Even with Chloe back, it doesn't mean we're any closer to home.
Ray, about that, I've been meaning to ask this for some time.
I already know where this is going, and the answer's a resounding yes.
Ray...
We're in this together, right? I've got your back.
Thank you, Ray.
Iconic Raymond Lawrence moment. We're in this together. Next screen says the party is disbanded.
We're finally gonna meet up with Chloe. Where the hell is everyone?
Hello.
Guess I'll wait for him at the gates. What's up, Elena?
I have a proposal, though I'm sure you'll reject it. We should take our leave of Leticia and the others once we've secured Chloe.
Is that some kind of joke? You're not really one for comedy.
They're assisting us in rescuing Chloe in return for our help in seeing Midas to the royal city. Which, in my opinion, they should be able to do on their own with Theo's aid. An unidentified developed planet holds some malevolent sway over Aster 4. Your safety, as well as Chloe's, could become compromised should we involve ourselves any further.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on now.
Yeah.
Ray.
Unless they throw another bird at me, then I'm leaving.
Antonio's gonna be swooping into the rescue any moment now. And besides, Nina's counting on you. Do you really think we can just turn our backs on them now?
I am only making a pragmatic recommendation as your first mate. I will defer to your judgment.
Okay, drop the heady talk and don't worry. I'll know when we're in too deep.
I hope you are right.
Ray! Elena! Sorry for the wait!
No worries. Shall we hit the old dusty trail?
Yes, let's.
You can't control them, but some of them will fight alongside you. Plus, they cannot become incapacitated. That's great. Love that for him. Let's go back to the seaport and buy items. I just realized we don't have, like, shit. Yeah, I'm aware of the private action system in this, where they're kind of like bonding moments when characters are not in your party. It, from what I saw other people talking about, it's a bit clunky because you gotta pretty much go to every town and kind of guess where things are, and I was like, I'm good. If I run into one, I run into one. Instead, I have to buy items, like blueberries. I would like to have a nice 20 of these, please. And 10 of those, please. And 5 of these.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
If you don't want to miss me, you have to comb through every town after every major event. Yeah, that was my understanding of it. And I'm like, I'm good. But cool for the people that are really chomping at the bit for it. It's like when I played Octopath Traveler and went, after every plot event in an episode, I gotta keep moving in and out. Gotta keep moving to a tavern to see if we can get additional stuff. I trapped myself in a hole just now, and I was talking over it in an attempt to not make myself freak out that we fell into a hole we couldn't get out of. But I remember in that one, you would keep going to a tavern, cycling out different permutations of the party members to get the optional bonding things. I am glad that seemingly the sequel is not going to do that. Mainly because it was bad. Private actions do a lot for the characters. Albert and Raymond are fruity as shit. Of course. I look at Raymond Lawrence and I think, fruit. Fruit. Complimentary. We're going to the Osarian High Road, alright. Yeah, fruit, non-derogatory. Not to worry. Oh, hello. Oh, you're so good. Yeah, the UI is pretty nice and clean. I feel like some aspects of it could be made a little bigger, though.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous about going to the city.
To reach the royal capital, take the Osarian High Road. From there, continue straight until you arrive.
It looks to be rather far. We should be wary of monsters while we travel.
They have these cool skyboxes to remind me this is a space thing.
Threat detected ahead.
Take that, demon tree.
Target acquired.
I want to rewatch stuff, but I can't find your playlist, so I had to use the Phantom playlist. I feel like that'll get you the same place either way,
is just beyond here.
since it was all shared content. There should be a playlist up for it, otherwise I can't do much as I'm streaming and not really looking at 5+ year-old content.
Cure for Helgar's disease.
Oh, it wasn't just me. I had tons of help from the others. And to be honest, we're gonna need everyone's help if we ever want to get rid of the disease for good.
Oh, forgive me. I seem to have spoken out of turn.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm just so happy we found a cure. But on the other hand, we're also on the brink of war, right? If we continue traveling east, we should arrive before long.
Now keep going. I want to stay on pace level. Let's not make any mistakes here. Suck out the poison.
Threats detected.
His intro is so loud. God, you're right. You're right. That is that one thing that I always bitched about. Or I'm like, why do you blow yours out so much, dude? What are you doing? Yeah, you might just have to search by hand. I'm probably gonna forget to fix it or figure out what the hell's going on with YouTube, but I bet if you just search and put my name, you'll be able to get stuff through that.
Sir Theo, am I to understand that the Kingdom of Osarius and the Vale Empire are on the verge of war?
Elena, if my comments on such matters were perchance overheard by others, it would be taken as public record.
Well, what can you say?
The situation is delicate. The Empire is going to great lengths to exert pressure on Osarius. Even now, they encroach by land and sea.
I'm sure that's the extent someone of your station would be able to disclose. Well, is there any possibility of war breaking out at our current destination?
Do you truly think a knight commander of royal blood such as I would deign to suggest the royal city be in any danger?
Forget it, Elena. We'll find out for ourselves soon enough anyway.
Right. I was just curious. Please excuse me.
You've nothing to apologize for or worry about. I don't intend on allowing harm to come to any friend of Letty's.
Sorry about that. She's a huge worrywart.
And a caring ally too, 'twould seem. Take good care of her.
What did you think of Pokemon Violet? I really liked it. It's probably one of my favorite of the mainline games now. I really, really enjoyed that. Yo, nice place.
What a beautiful city.
At a cursory glance, it is not too late to turn back.
After all the effort it took to get here?
I understand you, Maester Felgreed, but I will defer to Ray's judgment.
As is your wont, there is work to be done.
Let us make haste to the Royal Palace.
As you see, the Royal Palace is to the north. We should head there.
I can't believe how huge it is!
The Royal Palace. It's even more imposing up close.
Cool
Neon
animals.
is waiting for us
Are those
inside.
Googars?
Come.
Wow. I can't believe all these people know Leticia. It goes to show how close the crown is to it.
Princess Leticia!
I appreciate the warm reception, Neon.
When I heard of your little excursion from Commander Theo, my heart stopped. Whatever were you thinking, Sir Albert?
I'm sorry, his voice with his model is gonna make me cry.
Did you truly think yourself fully capable of protecting the princess? A one-man army?
Calm yourself, Neon. We have brought Leticia back safely. And what's more, recklessness on her part was not in vain.
As of this moment, all she has accomplished is worrying me near to death.
This is precisely why I hate the Royal Palace.
Where do you think you are off to?
Somewhere I can give your arm a proper examination. Come when you are ready.
Who in heavens is that man? How dare he speak in such a manner before royalty?
He means no offense. That is Maester Midas Felgreed. Please show him the utmost respect.
Midas Felgreed? Him?
I apologize for my long absence from the Royal Palace, Neon. But I would ask a favor regarding the matter Commander Theo brought to your attention.
Perhaps you speak of the prisoner we captured near Baldar. Huh. Might these be the strange companions I've heard the princess has been traveling with?
Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude.
Very well, Princess Leticia. I will send word to notify the general of your safe return.
No need. Let us first arrange a meeting that these two may be swiftly reunited with their ally.
But, Your Highness,
I was led to understand that none were aware of my absence prior to Commander Theo's report, yes? Surely news of my return can be delayed.
I see. Very well, Princess. It may yet take some time, however, as the prisoner is currently being held in the Baldar Citadel.
You must arrange for her immediate release.
I understand your urgency, but I cannot make any immediate promises that the prisoner will be set free. We can discuss the matter further, if you would follow me to the council chamber.
I am impressed you had the wherewithal not to speak up back there.
Well, I know Leticia and Theo will keep their promise. If I had butted in, it likely would have just complicated matters.
I will have to admit, I was worried you were on the verge of opening your mouth.
Anything I might have said would have paled in comparison to how she handled it.
Are those stairs across from the garden the ones we're looking for?
Indeed. They lead up to the second floor.
I just bust in, break up some chairs. Question, I just finished Path of Legends. How do I know when I'm at the end of the main story?
His Majesty is leading the frontline defensive at Baldur.
Just focus on beating the three main routes.
Having your king on the front lines?
The royal standard
They'll start signposting the end game, and it'll be very obvious.
It serves as a warning. The Imperials know there will be a reckoning if they attack now.
Nothing's set in stone. But can we turn this all around with Midas's help? I mean, he was one of the three wise men.
Do not speak as if years of history and tension can be undone in a single night.
Breaking our current formation just for Maester Midas would serve as nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Letty, tell me something.
So basically, I'd be one route I unlock the ending here. No, it's after you do all.
If you are considering playing at the idea of forming a band of semiomancers, I am in vehement opposition.
I wanted to be a little bit vague, but it's just like finish all three, and then they'll start signposting some stuff.
Band that follows you are not in actuality Imperial spies.
They are nothing of the sort, I assure you.
I believe both you and Her Highness speak true, Sir Albert. But it is not I who needs convincing. His Majesty's brother Duke Clemrath currently presides over the royal city.
I will not have free reign under my father's orders. Ray, Helena, I cannot guarantee your safety.
You must understand, my hands are tied until the tensions at Baldur ease.
I hear where you're coming from, but you're talking like the war's already begun.
What would you know?
Well, if left unchecked, spies could run amok, raze cities to the ground. But if espionage on the home front was such a chief concern, why would the king be sent to the front lines?
A harsh criticism.
Sounds like you've assumed from the start that everything Leticia's doing is a waste of time. What's wrong with a princess fighting tooth and nail to do what's best for her kingdom?
Neon, if permitted by my father, I am sure the general could be convinced. Or even your Lord Father, Cousin Theo.
What?
Consider the situation. I doubt it will be easy to entreat my father concerning a prisoner of war, or the sudden return of Maester Midas. It would be best if I spoke with him directly.
Wait, Your Highness! Baldur would be thrown into a disarray if you were to venture there now.
This is of the highest import for the future of the kingdom. Do not worry. I will not disrupt a thing. No one shall be the wiser of my presence.
Say something, Sir Albert! Commander Theo!
When Her Highness speaks thusly, there is no changing her mind.
Just so. Currently, a permit is required for all who would enter Baldur. Come, grant her passage, Neon. Who knows what she may do if you choose not to.
Very well. But be careful. The situation at Baldur may very well erupt into chaos at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Neon, Cousin Theo.
Apologies, everyone. But I will not be accompanying you to Baldur. After all, Kato still needs someone to defend it.
We understand. Thank you, Cousin.
Letty, if you sense any danger, turn back immediately. And that goes for Ray and the others as well.
We will, rest assured.
And Albie, please continue to watch over Letty for me.
I will do what I can.
You sound as if you've given up already. I suppose you're my only hope then, Ray.
I'll see what I can do.
Please, say my full name, Raymond Lawrence.
Ray, let us pay Maester Midas a visit. He is like as not to be in the semi.
Our android is caked up for days, good lord.
The Semi-Nancy Consortium is located on the east side after departing the palace. The Semiomancy Consortium is on the east side of the plaza.
Uncle Midas is waiting for us there.
To the east of here, you shall see the Semiomancy Consortium.
I'm aware, as you could, you know, as we've set up.
It was you who showed it to Leticia.
I admit it. How could I not? I shared in her anguish. If our knights are to face the Imperials, we will have need of them.
Do not suffer children their foolish dreams. You are why I find myself here.
Maester Midas, Director Melthea.
I am relieved to see you return in good health, Princess Leticia.
And who are you?
Yeah, Elena being absurdly hot. It's just part of the design. They're just like, you know.
Semiomancy Consortium. A pleasure to meet you.
We did this shit on purpose.
Midas was just telling me of the pleasant journey you all had together.
So, how did talks go with that twit Neon?
Well...
So now we're heading straight for Baldar.
And for what? I said I would support Albert and Elena. But I will rescind that promise if you intend to risk your lives so meaninglessly.
Our good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldar. We have to get to her. You understand, this is not up for debate.
I will prostrate myself before the king. Go, return with your friend. I shall await here.
Thanks, Midas.
You seem to understand Maester Midas quite well. Let us speak of the matter upon your return. You have places to go and people to free. I truly pray time is on your side, Raymond.
Let us make haste to Baldar. We have not the time to dawdle here any longer.
Alright, let's jump it. Ah, tragic. I was hoping they'd let me up on the roofs.
If we travel straight south through the Osarius Plains, we will eventually arrive at Baldar Citadel.
Baldar Citadel?
They're doing a decent job making the biomes look a little bit different. Even if this is another grassy plain area, they got these crystal pillars shooting stuff out.
We shouldn't get lost as long as we follow the road south, right?
Correct. However, this area seems to be teeming with monsters, so we should keep our guard up.
Alright. Time for a little bit of light platforming. Ah. The game's like, no, denied. Oh, we can get up to that, it looks like. The aiming on this is a little weird. It's like based on the height of the camera. Oh, nice. I love when I pick up the secret spice. Okay, there wasn't much in terms of floating shit to do here. Besides that. Alright. I scared ya.
Prep for engagement.
Man, there's enough enemies here to make the frame rate sweat.
Enemies up ahead.
Understood.
Yep. Yep.
I am Albert Bergholm, Knight of the Kingsguard and bodyguard to Her Highness Leticia Osarius. We seek audience with Captain Bertrand, head of the Baldar forces. This is the permit entrusted us by Chancellor Neon Kazar, advisor to the court.
Her Highness... Pray, forgive me. Pardon the mistrust. You may enter the Citadel as you please. His Royal Majesty awaits you at the stronghold within the Basilica.
Much obliged. Let us make for the Basilica at once, Your Highness.
So that's the Vale Empire.
Why do they arm themselves? Why do they fight?
Was that Duma?
Piping up out of nowhere again. Are you really telling me you can't tell what they're gearing up for, Duma?
Warfare between the same species would cause a massive decline in their respective population. What purpose could such fighting serve?
I wonder the same myself, Duma. Is not the sky over Asarius the same shade as that over Vale?
Yeah, well, you can't change the world overnight. Let's keep our eyes on the prize for now.
You are right.
Now they want me to hang out on the roof.
Where's the basilica again?
It is slightly farther south, down the stairs.
Don't worry, I didn't need pointers. I'm just looking for stuff.
That giant building is the Baldar Basilica?
It is. And Bertrand should be there.
Sweet!
Interesting.
Princess Leticia.
It has been some time, Captain Bertrand. Where is my father?
He awaits within.
Ooh, these light rays in here look bad. Look at that back there. Look at
Sir
this.
Albert and the rest of your party may enter as well.
The light of the outside is fucked up, bro.
Sweet!
We'll pretend we didn't do that.
Father, I am sorry to intrude. Pray forgive my long and selfish absence.
Ah, yes. Full glad am I to see you returned, Leticia. I apologize for the distress my current whereabouts must have caused you. Might I entreat you to introduce me to your allies?
Of course, Father. They have been invaluable companions on my journey. This is Sir Raymond, Lady Elena, and
Sir
Lady
Raymond Lawrence.
Rise, friends. I owe you much for helping my... Might you be Filberto's daughter?
You remember me, Your Majesty?
As if one could forget. Is Marcus well?
He is. Still alive and kicking.
Father, there is aught I would report. Nina DeForge has discovered a cure for Helgar's disease.
Can it be true?
Well, not all by myself. I, got a lot of help from Dad, my father, Dr. Marcus, Ray, and Elena.
I have also brought Maester Midas Felgreet to the royal city.
Midas has come back?
We may have no assurance of his cooperation, but the Maester's return, Lady Nina's discovery of the cure for Helgar's, and the safe passage of both myself and Albert to the royal city, all would not have been possible without the help of Sir Raymond and Lady Elena.
Is that so? Thank you for going to such lengths to aid my daughter.
No prob.
Ray. Pray forgive him, Your Majesty. You are too generous.
Father, if you would truly thank these two, I beseech you. Raymond's friend, Chloe Canaris, is being held here in Baldar. She was imprisoned under suspicion of acting as an Imperial agent. Please grant her release.
I will see to it she is released immediately. Bertrand, Leticia has brought us a veritable mountain of good tidings.
Full glad am I to hear it. What will you all do from here on?
We do not intend to impose any longer than we already have.
I think the eye patch makes that dude look funny.
As soon as Chloe is released.
That and he looks like the most, like, generic normal.
So it might be best to depart come morning. Allow us to see to your sleeping arrangements.
Assuming the worst were to happen, wouldn't civilians like ourselves get in the way?
Imperial spies walk among us. And they may be watching Leticia's
I'm so bad. I'm falling for this shit too. I was literally like, go, Among Us?
Broad daylight will certainly prove a boon, if that be the case.
I see.
I'm gonna slap myself with a ruler.
Your friend has been in captivity for some time. It may not be wise to exert her too quickly. Besides, This reunion is long in coming. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. We will do as you say.
Captain Bertrand, please inform the guards to release Chloe at once. And see to it that Leticia and her friends have a place to rest their heads.
Right away, Your Majesty. Shall we away to the dungeon, then? I dare say the matter should resolve quickly if I accompany you.
Knockety knock knock.
I sure hope Chloe's okay.
Take heart. We do not mistreat our prisoners here in Baldar. Doing so might only serve as reason for the Empire to come to their rescue with all fury.
So you're telling me Chloe might have landed in a lot worse, if not for the war?
It is only a short distance west of here. Companion is being held in the barracks dungeon.
Hang in there, Chloe.
Become a great commander.
Ah, I see. Here it is.
She is being held in the cell on the edge. There she is.
Chloe!
There she is.
No way. It can't be. Ray? Is that really you?
It is I,
All right.
Raymond
See you
Lawrence.
safe, Chloe.
Ray! Thank goodness. I never thought that I would get out of here.
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine. See? Already back to normal. So, your communicator and all your devices broke?
Yeah. The pod's computer and electronics were all fried when the pulse hit. And the pod itself sank into the sea. I really
Yeah, there's a lot of visual stuff here that looks pretty nice. A lot of environments.
I'm just glad you're all right now. Don't worry.
The character models are
Contact
kind of
with my
like
brother.
terrible, but you know,
Help
it's
is
in
on
that
the way.
funny way.
Antonio's coming to save us?
You betcha.
I love
You stuck with me
Antonio
until then.
Lawrence.
Okay.
Ah, is that Chloe?
Indeed it is. I am truly relieved to see her none the worse for wear.
Oh, I see. So this is who Ray was searching for this entire time.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing at all. Captain, please release Chloe at once.
Yes, Your Highness. Her language is unknown to us, so communication has been difficult.
That should be of no further concern. With Ray or I around, you should be able to understand her just fine.
Hey, now that you mention it, how are you and Ray speaking our language if you came from the sky?
Well, there are a number of reasons. Sorry for the imposition, Nina. But would you kindly assist me in examining Chloe?
Oh, of course. Leave it to me.
There we go. I just need to run in a couple of circles.
I shall lead you to the inn, if you would come with me.
Okay.
So glad to see you guys.
Dry your eyes. You're with us now.
Let's go to the inn and get some rest.
I have arranged rooms for you on the second floor. Please feel free to use this chamber. If there is aught you require, know that you need only ask.
We appreciate the hospitality, Captain Bertrand. Oh, Chloe, here we go. Let's make sure you're in tip-top shape.
Okay. Hi there. I'm Nina. I'm a good friend of Ray's and Elena's, and an iatromancer of this kingdom, so don't you worry.
Nice to meet you, Nina.
Thank you, Leticia. We never would have found Chloe without you.
I truly did not do all that much.
If it weren't for you and Albert, we wouldn't even know Chloe was in Baldar. I can't thank either of you enough.
It is unnerving to hear such sincerity coming from you.
Well, Albert, even I can be sincere when I need to be. And don't worry, we still intend on helping.
I wonder if it was
however we
intentional
can
for him to
with
cut him
Midas.
off that aggressively. That's funny as shit.
You aren't getting us out of your hair that easily.
In that case, may I speak with you about something, Ray?
Most definitely. Hey, Albert.
Albert, might I ask you to assist Elena and Nina?
Of course, Your Highness. Please try not to wander off too far.
Yes, Mamma Mia.
Please heed what Her Highness has to say.
What?
Thank you, Albert.
So, what is it you want to talk about?
Not just yet. Let us converse once we reach the east end of the Citadel.
Okay.
Okay, y'all have fun. I love your LED shoes. Very nice. Anyway, we gotta go.
The east end of the Citadel. I think I remember seeing a path to the northeast. I'll head there.
Such nice and distinct towns. I wish I had light up Skechers.
She wanted to see me alone. Maybe she needs advice or something. Guess I won't know till I get there.
Maybe she wants to peg you. Loud door noise. Hello, Oomphy.
What's up with the place?
Nothing is up, as you say. Please, follow me.
Are we there yet? We've been hiking for ages.
Devotion Hill? She's pegging.
It has not been that long. We are almost there.
Just don't take us anywhere that's gonna piss off Albert.
You are not the one who need fear his wrath.
It's not just Albert I'm worried about. If your father found out, he might put Chloe back into custody.
Come now. Father would never. We are near.
Wow, what a view.
Indeed. I love coming here.
Huh. Aren't we on Vale Empire soil?
When I was old enough to understand the words of my elders, the kingdom of Osarius and the Vale Empire were already at odds. Every time I come here, I would always wonder why. Why must the same people under the same sky always be fighting one another?
If it makes you feel any better, Even people living above this sky are constantly fighting.
What a great shame. The royal family of Osirius and the imperial line of Vale were once tied together by marriage. Theo's mother's sister, his aunt, was Empress and wife to Emperor Boldor, the current ruler of Vale.
Wow. Really?
When Helgar's disease enveloped this world 15 years ago, she became afflicted and eventually died. And it was then that relations between my kingdom and the Empire began to sour.
Yuck.
I see.
I went yuck because
When
it's sour.
she fell ill,
Yuck.
the Empire requested an Iatromancer be dispatched from Osirius. The Empire had very few semiomancers, but the kingdom refused. We cited the unstable situation on our home soil as an excuse.
Why are you telling me all this now?
I did not wish to keep it secret.
That kind of honesty could come back to haunt you.
If our journey is to be enjoyable, I must be open with you.
It really is a nice view.
Indeed.
I'm sure this was used in a trailer shot.
We should return before Albert and the others grow worried.
Big.
Sweet!
Oh, thank God we found our roly-poly bean.
Sweet!
Oh, yeah, the big bunnies for the
I'm
small
ready
ones.
for
I remember
sleep.
that.
I should go to the inn.
I imagine we won't be going on for too much longer. I know I usually do more extended streams, but I am feeling pretty drained today. Part of it was the lack of sleep, and we've been schmooving on content for a good bit here. I will instead venture to find the next big plot development.
Now that I know Chloe's safe, it's a real weight off my shoulders.
Still inferior to Noctis FF15. I'm glad we were able to figure that out.
Sweet! Anyone home? Sweet!
Hello.
Chloe's examination seems to be finished. Shall you retire?
Sure. What if Noctis was named Coctus? That'd be crazy, dude.
Ray, wake up, please!
Oh no, an attack.
Detecting multiple hostile threats. Secure the perimeter. Secure the perimeter.
What the heck?
That's artillery fire. The Baldar Citadel is taking fire from the Vale Empire.
Your Highness, we are under attack from the Empire. Your Highness!
How can this be?
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we're gaming.
Are they gonna be okay down there?
I believe Baldar's defenses should be well prepared.
Albert, Ray, let us find Nina, Elena, and Chloe with utmost haste. It is not safe. We must leave Baldar at once.
What do you mean?
With our few number, we have no possibility to sway the tide of this battle. And as shameful, as dispiriting as it may be, our duty precedes us. We must avoid the crown princess of the kingdom being killed or captured by the Empire.
I almost dropped my Big Mac.
The assurance of my safety should bring solace to the captain and father.
You're never having a good day, it feels like.
Let us depart.
What happened? Who gave the order to fire upon them?
I do not know. It is unclear which unit launched the attack, but it seems the naval battalion in the harbor has already deployed. Perhaps there was some miscommunication.
Foolishness!
Father!
Leticia! It would seem things have taken an ill turn. I am relieved to see you all unharmed.
What is the situation on the battlefield?
We fare poorly, but our strategic councils have prepared us for this. The situation will be under control ere long.
This looks like Bizarro Cash's Bright.
Your Majesty, the lower level gates have been breached.
What?
Already? What is the front line command post doing? What was that?
Oh man, they got airships. Or is that just normal boats?
We are taking massive fire from the
Well, that explains
naval
that.
battalion. Their unceasing bombardment is laying waste to our forces.
Do the Imperial ships truly outclass our own to such degree? It should be impossible for their fire to reach us from that range.
Ray, this could have something to do with our horned assailants.
Oh, great. Are those bastards helping the Empire develop new technology?
They may not be so directly involved. But if beings from a developed planet have formed some allyship with Vale, they could have easily improved their warships and artillery in short order.
Damn. Those meddling purple.
Ray, Elena.
Ray, be careful. You're about to become racist.
Leticia, if we want to keep you safe, we need to make tracks. And fast.
We don't stand a chance against the enemy's firepower. Upon weighing the defensive armaments I observed here yesterday, against what the Empire has on hand, it is only a matter of time until Baldar falls.
Father, Captain, we must retreat at once.
What are you saying? You would have us abandon
That is
Baldar?
precisely what I am saying. We have not a moment to lose.
Your Majesty, the Imperial forces are much more powerful than we had anticipated. Please understand, their strength is likely bolstered by interlopers from the sky as well. We stand no chance.
Interlopers from the sky? What madness do you speak of?
We've witnessed unbelievable power throughout our travels. Incredible power from those beyond the sky.
Ray and the others are from an advanced civilization far superior to that of the Vale Empire. Please, you must heed my words.
Confound it.
Big boat.
Ew.
Oh no!
To think it would be decided in one blow.
Your Majesty,
Order all troops to retreat back to the royal city immediately.
Right away. Pray leave the troops in my care, Your Majesty. You and the princess should make for Ascendros with all haste.
I am sorry for this, Bertrand. Do not fall this day.
My men await you outside, Sir Albert. See that His Majesty and the princess arrive safely back at the royal city.
Understood, sir. May fortune smile upon you, Captain Bertrand.
Forgive me. I never thought it would come to this.
Don't worry, it's all part of the job.
Nina, you take the rear with His Majesty and Leticia. Chloe, stick with me and don't stray.
Got you. Okay.
Let us be off.
Ah! Was not expecting such a comically large crowd. Man, you are packed. Good job, everybody. Good cleanup.
Damn it! Get out of our way!
Yeah, blind him. Just ragdolling several dudes like this is always so fucking funny. Oh, that's a barrier. Okay. Alright, yeah, back to it. Knock, knock.
To the north.
Double knock, knock.
Get as close to the
Ah!
capital as we are able.
Well, they've definitely simulated us being invaded. There we go. Let's heal you up, Elena. There we go. I keep wanting to save my batting thing for like an enemy that is like a boss, because otherwise these dudes are pretty weak. It would feel wasteful. takes a decent amount of time. It seems to build up the super attacks like meter.
Full power.
Alright, hold up. This way? Up. Oh, this is walled off. Oh, just that side, though.
There is no going back. Our only option is to keep moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Oh, man, we actually broke into the 30s. Nice. Ow.
Your Majesty! Father!
It is nothing.
Are you riding a Gugar?
I see now that you spoke true. Never in my life have I laid eyes upon such fearsome arms.
Don't talk. I'll seal the wound right away.
Oh, no, it's a worm.
What the heck is that thing?
It's a worm.
Shield His Majesty!
I will be your opponent.
Gonna be honest, I had a bad feeling that we're about to run into a boss literally right now.
Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat lane individuals may establish a more strategic advantage, and therefore
Shield them. Got it? Here it comes.
Holy moly. It did not hit at all who I wanted it to hit, but cool. No, it's okay. This time I'm just gonna immediately pop it.
we've only massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Yuma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat lane individuals may establish a more
There we go. Kinda have to like click it in a couple of times.
Here it comes. You got this, girl.
Excuse me, I have to go over here. Sound seems to be a little bit off. Oh, why'd everyone die again? What the fuck is happening with this? Every time I hit a boss, I consistently hit a difficulty curve that seems cartoonishly imbalanced.
Hang back.
threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals. Being established. A more strategic advantage. And therefore...
Shield them! Got it? Here it comes!
Yeah, like, I don't know what they want me to do here at all. Everyone just kind of like insta-melts.
Your Majesty!
Victory! Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals. Being established a strategic advantage. And therefore...
Shield them! Got it? Here it comes! Doing all right there, princess? I got one.
Insufficient output.
Arms are killing me. Leticia!
Chance of survival dropping.
I think you're a tad under-leveled or geared. Yeah, I feel like for this game, it's way more strict than other ones, where every battle is an effortless stomp, and then the bosses appear and they forget what game balance is. Instead of it being a hill, it's I just run into a 10-foot wall.
Exercise caution. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals. May establish a more strategic advantage. And is therefore...
Shield them! Got it? Here it comes!
Warning. Energy levels low. Perilous attack incoming. Execute line by the insufficient output. Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low. Danger.
What the hell? I didn't even notice. Why the fuck does the worm have more health now? Do they have their own separate stat points to make them beefier? They do. They do. I'm just confused as to how we had several fights. I don't know if you people may have noticed them earlier, where the game was not this hard.
Don't get caught.
Massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Either way, I haven't done a hard save in a while, so we literally have to beat this, or else we're done.
And is therefore...
Shield them! Got it? Here it comes! Over here! Stop, shields!
No, we can actually do the skill tree stuff in here at least. All right, I'll wait for a retry here. Getting a little sad that I'm running into encounters that are just kind of duds.
I will be your opponent.
Can't wait to see how much better I do.
Guess I'll up that skill. Yeah, the music bangs. I was just wondering what they were cooking here for a second. Oh, we're in battle, can't use items. Most JRPGs of this type, when you lose and they want you to try again, they don't put you directly in the fight again. So, I am permanently trapped in having to heal someone at the start every time.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals may establish a strategic advantage and is therefore
Well, that helped a bit. And then I look at my screen and everyone else is dead because fucking this game's systems make sense. I see you forgot to actually have to equip passive skills. Let me look again. I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of them. I think we're mistaking forgetting to equip them with not having any.
Exercise caution.
Yeah, I don't have on him. What am I thinking of doing in here? Oh yeah, I can check and strengthen stuff, sure.
Can't wait to see how much better I do.
massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals may establish a more strategic advantage and is therefore
Shield them. Got it? Here it comes.
Gonna be honest, the game's kind of losing me.
I will massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals may establish a more strategic advantage and is therefore
Shield them. Got it? Here it comes.
neutralized. Insufficient auto destroy. Danger. Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels threat neutralized. Assault. Destroyed. Chance of survival dropping.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do. It's especially confusing when the literal last room we just participated in had weak enemies in it, so them putting in this seemingly impossible encounter for me at this point is really confusing to me.
We've only massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire signatures incoming.
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Duma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals
Alright, let's, potion, I guess? Yeah. Slowly start picking them up.
Doing all right there, princess?
Thank God you started doing the healing ring.
Chance of survival dropping.
Function restored. Ready for battle.
Yeah, okay, I guess we gotta start going after the worms.
Insufficient outvision. Unable to perform blindside. Danger. Warning. Energy levels low.
I should upgrade that move again. I'm pretty sure it has not been upgraded. Let's see, we're checking strengthen. Yeah, there we go. I remember this being on a previous attempt. Yeah, maybe if the item usage animation wasn't 5 weeks long. It's okay, Boulder Crush is now doing a decent bit. Yeah, they just kind of threw too many enemies at it. If it was just fighting these worms, good lord, then it would have been a bit more reasonable.
Insufficient output.
That's okay, we're crunching through it. Alright, hold on, we need to stay on target here.
Warning. Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindfold. Chance of survival.
Alright, attempt jaw jump failed. There we go, get the extreme daredevil in there.
Deactivating combat protocols.
We did it. We will never speak of that again.
His Majesty's steed!
It can no longer carry him.
Duma! Why didn't you stay with the king and Chloe?
I determined that focusing on the defense of this organism would result in a significantly decreased mortality rate.
What the hell are you even saying?
I acted in the interest of protecting the organism's king and Chloe. A great number of the more combat-viable Bertrand Corps had ceased all vital function. Therefore, protecting two organisms that cannot contribute to the survival of the majority.
You must go, Leticia. As long as you yet live, the royal family will not fall.
I will not leave you.
Go quickly now. The blame lies with me for failing to defend Baldar, for underestimating the strength of our enemy.
No, Your Majesty! Stand up! You need to keep walking! We have to get closer to the royal city.
All due respect, but if we stand here and argue, we're all toast.
Ray! Look!
Duma, protect the king and Chloe. It is the best way to boost our odds of survival. Promise.
Analyzing command. Rewriting. Approved. A new program has been issued.
Hang back, I got this.
Press L2 so that Duma separates from the active character, raises a barrier over the entire party. This is known as the estuary cage. All party members' defenses are enhanced while it's active. While doing that, you can't do VA or batting. You won't accrue the gauge either.
New program activation complete. Engaging hostile readings. Unable to continue combat.
Let me guess. Do that. Blindside a bunch to get a bunch of meters, then activate the cage, and now I have a bunch of AP to work with, so I can... Okay, yeah, I get it. No one to turn it off. Oh, did someone die off screen? I'm sure they did. The best you can get me to do game is to roll my eyes whenever it happens at this point. There's not a lot of good visual that's let me know why or when it happens. I just see someone's dead in the background.
Say goodbye.
Acceleration in destroyed.
I'm alive?
What strength is this?
If you had the power to do this, why didn't you do this earlier? If you had, Bertrand's soldiers wouldn't have had to die.
Hostile threat detected.
Again?
Incalculable hostile readings approach from the north. Initiate emergency measures.
Did you say... from the north?
It must be.
Attack! Show not a shred of mercy to those who tread unbidden on royal land. Do not let them leave alive.
Lord Uncle!
The Imperial forces need not be feared. Onward! Your Majesty, Princess Leticia, are you all right?
Dude looked like Bo Raicho.
We came with all haste as soon as we heard the news that Baldar had fallen. I am relieved we made it in time.
General Canis, Captain Bertrand is heading the rear guard at Baldar. Please, you must help them.
Calm yourself, Sir Albert. Duke Clemrath is already seeing to their aid. Commander Theo is also leading a fleet of warships to engage the Imperial Navy.
Heartening news.
Alright, are we gonna be okay here?
Ray, it seems that way.
Please, this way, Your Majesty. We have a steed prepared for you.
Wait, I'm still treating
Know your place, child. Duke Clemrath's personal Iatromancer will see to His Majesty's recovery.
We may have been better off without their aid.
I am glad to see you unharmed.
Theo is father.
Do not worry yourself. His Majesty is being treated by most capable hands as we speak. Bertrand also managed to return to us. The Imperial assault did not gain them much purchase.
Yet, so many were lost.
Yes, indeed. We must needs discuss the path forward. Pray join us in the council chamber, Letty.
Let us make for the council chamber. However did it come to this?
Thank goodness the fighting hasn't reached the capital.
Oh, thank goodness indeed. However, we do not know how long it will stay that way until we have a better understanding of the situation. For now, we should make for the palace.
Ah, it's the other side. I like how the style of getting you to go places in this game is a cutscene that sets up that you must go to a location. And they say, okay, let's go to this location. The next thing you hear is, the location's over there. Then a conversation that leads with them going, yes, but we should go to this location. And I'm like, all of these are happening over the course of 2 minutes. You must assume that I take many breaks.
The council chamber is on the second floor.
The Baldar Citadel has fallen into the indecent hands of the Empire. How will you take responsibility for this?
Our defense was doomed from the start.
You should go ask the Elder
Imperials
Gods.
far outmatched us.
Yet we were able to rout their pursuing forces without issue.
The weapons the Imperials used were beyond anything we could have imagined.
Why, then, do reports indicate our forces made the first move? Were you all so eager for glory you were willing to die for it?
Save the reprimands for later. We must first hear more of these Imperial weapons.
I must say, the cannons outfitted on those Imperial warships were assuredly unlike anything we have dealt with before.
They command all manner of monstrous abominations. And their soldiers were armed with weapons that fired shards of iron.
Is that all? Mere trifles by the sound of it.
Do you doubt Her Highness's words, General Canis? You forget yourself.
Here is one of the stones fired from their contraptions. It penetrated a knight's armor, killing him instantly. It is plain to see the Empire's armaments have undergone a drastic change. Lacking as we are in sufficient field analysis, crushing defeat is all but certain should we suffer another attack.
Then we shall bring the fight to them. Let us wrest Baldar back from their grasp. We shall not let them have the upper hand.
That will only lead to more unnecessary deaths.
For the time being, we had best wait for His Majesty to recover. Until then, you should all focus on healing your own wounds.
I am relieved to see you all safe. We have much to discuss, though this may not be the most suitable place for it. Please come to the Consortium. Maester Midas has been worried sick about you.
They're like, you are now in a room where you can sprint. You now have the freedom.
Yep. I wonder what Director Malthea wants to say.
I am rather astounded to hear Maester Midas worried after us.
Midas isn't cold-hearted. He's just unable to express himself properly.
You're giving him way too much credit, if you ask me.
I want to see if we're still open to, like, leaving or not. When was the last time you saved? I'm about to, because we're gonna probably start wrapping up if I can get to an open area, like, outside the town. Which is my main concern, because I would like a place to, I don't know, maybe power grind or something. in between streams because because good lord, some of the shit they throw at me seems obscene whenever we run into it. Raymond Lawrence, you're trapped. You know, I respect them for adding this cool, like, Doom of Flight and platforming system. And, essentially attaching it to, environments where you can just get stuck everywhere.
Sweet.
We go in the interview and we're like, so Trias, how'd you, how much, like, prep did you do to ensure that you could, like, and testing to make sure that all the buildings worked for when you fly around? They're like, we didn't. Looks like I can't leave. We're railroaded plot-wise. That's fine. We'll just deal with it next stream. That's no big deal. Where's I saw a bed icon just now. My eyes kind of glazed over. Actually, what shops in general are we looking at here? Yeah, we got a few. If we go straight down this way. This game fun? I'm enjoying it. Some of the bosses have been a bit way harder than anything else than the normal enemies, but it might just be I'm still getting used to things. Ah, you're the material selling one, which means I don't care for you. I probably care for the ones near south. Like, combat-wise, it's fun. I like the fact that you get different attacks and you can attach them to your combo strings, so you can go on the second hit, I'm gonna do this. The Doom thing where you can kind of just, like, fly and it enhances combat's pretty cool.
Anyone home?
I'm here to buy things from you. Hello, big guy. Absolute Royal Guard, this. Alright, here we go. We have the next tier. Drinwin Sword. Oh yeah, I was looking in the wrong place to see where that would like upgrade them. Might have to pass on some of these to save money. Let's see how armor's looking. Yeah, naval core armor. Yeah, buy one of those. Dragon scale's good for a bunch of you.
Thanks.
There's a lot of refinements from RPGs in this that are just not here that always kind of confuse me a bit. Stuff like you'll buy a weapon and that's it. And they're not even like, hey, do you want to like equip that? They're like, no, you'll just dive in menus like it's 1995. It's not a huge deal. It's just some things I noticed. Who am I on now? Okay. It's even stuff like this screen right here. I'm looking all around it. I've clicked into this character to select the armor. I must now remember that it's them, because on nowhere on this screen will it tell me. was about to say, I'm pretty sure we got better weapons for a few of you, too. Oh man, this is better than what we found at the shop, actually. Hold up. Oh yeah, I totally passed on getting you other things. On getting you different chakrams. There we go, that should help a little bit. How far are you in item creation? I haven't done much. I'm probably gonna do a chunk of it off screen, and also update people's skills and stuff. Because now I'm gonna be heading out for today. I know the stream's been relatively short for us, 3 hours, but I'm a little drained. I need to get some rest and stuff. I don't know if we're streaming tomorrow. We might. I'll have to see what's going on. But I did want to get one in here today. Well, thank you guys for chilling with me, though. I always appreciate that. Let's see. And we're doing pretty good on our goal here. We're at 450. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you to all the people that hung out with me today. Thank you, True Storm, with 1,000 earlier. Thank you, Celestial Cage, for the $5. Thank you to Bridget, who was lurking. I think we all had a relatively good time. Let's go. Love their pussy.